Came to say, welcome to today's video. I came to say that looks are deceiving. Not even deceiving, bro, because you're not being deceived when you look at somebody. Looks are not telling. Looks aren't telling. Sometimes they are, most times they're not. Especially if somebody doesn't wear their past. Looks are not telling, bro. So don't just go off of looks. This brings me to my next point. Bro, treat people nice. Be a kind-hearted individual. Be a kind-hearted soul. Be a pure soul in this world. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, bro, looks are not telling. You don't know what somebody's meant to based off how they look. Especially if they know how to cover up their past. They don't wear their past, bro. They'll look like they got it all together, bro. Sleeping on the floor, bro. Got no bed. Like got it all together, bro. They probably, one of their family members just died. Bro, I'm telling you, like, so much that you would never know based off of just looking at somebody, bro. So treat them with kindness, bro. Treat them with kindness, bro. Be kind. You know what I'm saying? And then if y'all do engage in a conversation, then you can ask about, okay, well, how you been? How you been doing this recently? You feel me? Then you can ask about that. But don't get the judging. Don't ever, bro, don't bring your own perspectives and your own judgments onto somebody else, bro. Don't bring your own thoughts onto, don't project. Don't project your own thoughts onto somebody else, bro. Don't do that. Don't ever project your own thoughts onto somebody else, bro. Don't think that, well, they look like this, so I could tell that they do this and this, and I'm gonna come at them like this type of person. You don't know who that person is, man. You don't know what they've been through. You don't know what they know. You don't know who they know, bro. Like, bro, never always come at people in a nice, respectable manner, in a nice way. Always treat people how you better than you want to be treated, bro. Treat people better than you want to be treated, bro. Treat people with respect. If you have respect, that's all you need in this life is respect. Everything else follows along, bro. If you respect somebody as an individual, how you doing? Have a good one. You know what I'm saying? If you respect somebody as an individual, bro, you can't treat people, you won't treat people negatively, bro. Like, have self-respect, bro. Have self-respect for yourself to know that, hey, I like myself and I wouldn't treat myself bad, so I damn sure can't treat nobody else bad. Or I have good self-respect, so I don't want to be looked at as a mean guy or as an asshole. So therefore, I'm not gonna come off like an asshole. You hear me? Like, bro, treat people nice, bro. Have a kind heart, bro. Have a kind soul. In passing, bro. Whenever you pass somebody in passing, where you going to Walmart, even if you driving, bro. Like, if you driving, but don't have road rage. Have patience. It's better to have patience than be quick to anger, bro. It's way better to have patience, bro. You feel me? If they didn't go and the light just turned green, give them 5 seconds. They probably on their phone like you be doing. Give them 5 seconds. And then after 5 seconds, if they still ain't go, then you can just lightly bump the horn. Don't be holding the horn. Don't be holding the horn like a maniac, bro. Don't be out here holding the horn, just showing your ass. Like, no. Or you feel me? If somebody cut you off, bro, just let it go. Let it go, bro. Like, nothing is ever that serious. You make it serious, bro. No. At no point in your life should you be going to jail. Should you be getting pulled over, or should you be out here playing bumper cars with your car because somebody cut you off, bro? What is wrong with you? You need you at that point you don't. That's why, and that's literally why, bro. That's literally why. That's literally why it happened to you. That's why that you got pulled over. That's why because you don't have no self-control, bro. So at that point you don't deserve to be in your car. At that point you don't deserve to have the privilege to drive. At that point you deserve to get your driving privilege taken away, bro. Because you playing bumper cars with a car. Because you don't have no patience. Because you let them cutting you off make you just, oh, I'm gonna get you back. For what? First of all, it was already done. Second of all, they probably saved you for something, bro. That little second they cut you off, 5 minutes later, probably if you had that second back, you probably would have got hit. You probably would have made a light that you weren't supposed to make, and wham, got hit. You never know, bro. So, and it's not even that, bro. It's just like, have some self-control, bro. Please. Let me see if it's basketball, because I'll shoot a basketball. I'll shoot a 3 for y'all real quick. But yeah, like, man, have some self-control, bro. Have some dignity, man. Like, and just treat people how you want to be treated. Not even that, but I don't like saying that. Treat people nice. You shouldn't even treat people with dignity, bro. Treat people with kindness. Treat people respectful, bro. Be respectful. Like I said, if you got respect, you got it already. If you got respect, you already got it for real. You feel me? But treat people with respect, bro. Treat people with kindness, bro. Be kind. You know what I'm saying? Like, gosh, back's itching, bro. Be kind, bro. Like, and don't judge a book by its cover ever. Never think you know somebody's life story by how they looking, by how they look, by how they appear. You feel me? Never think you know what somebody's been through. Because let me tell you, if you've been on this earth a year, just 1 year, if you've been on this earth a week, if you've been here a week, bro, 1 week, that means you had to live 7 days. You know how long a day is? Let alone 7 days. So if a person has been here a week, they've had to have 7 days of eating, sleeping, and traveling and working, maybe if they work. You don't know what them 7 days look like. That's only a week. So how are you gonna try to judge somebody based off their appearance, how they appearing to you, how they look? You gonna judge them, and you gonna come at them and come at them, and not only you gonna judge them, but you gonna push your perspective on. You gonna push your perspective of them onto them, and come at them through that lens. You know what I'm saying? Man, you gotta have some respect for yourself. You gotta respect others. Respect yourself and respect others, man. You'll go a long way. You'll go a longer way in life, bro. You won't, feel me? You won't be constantly be in a negative state. You won't constantly be in a state of whatever. You won't be in a state of just looking over your shoulder, bro. Worry about, oh, I treated that person bad. Are they gonna come back and get me? You feel me? I met that person in the store, and I smocked at them. Are they coming around this aisle right now? Do I see them? But you know what I'm like? I'm like, oh, I just met this person. If let me see if I see him again in the aisle. Like, bro, I applied for Dollar Tree, Dollar General. I applied there, and then I went up there to tell him, like, hey, I applied. When can I come for an interview? And I saw them dude, the manager, and then we had a conversation, bro. I was like, said something. He was like, bro, you have good energy, bro. You have great energy, bro. Like, you feel me? And I was like, thank you. I appreciate it. I try to always have good energy, bro. Then I saw him again late that day because I had to go get some deodorant. So I went back up there. I saw him again. He's like, yeah, bro, I talked to the thing, bro. You probably got a job, bro, but you got to come over and see the other manager tomorrow. But I told him, bro, you had good energy. I told him that you real happy. I told him that, you feel me? So you probably got it. And it was like, really? Yeah, bro, you have great energy, bro. And you know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't have that. It's not really common. It's crazy. You know what I'm saying? All it takes is just saying hi and being, like, I know it's in you, bro. It gotta be in you, and it's not on you, bro. So, like, you can't really force being happy and being kind to people. You can't force it, but yes, you can. You can force it to where it's not a force anymore. You gotta be kind, bro. You gotta be kind-hearted. You gotta be what's the word? You gotta kind-hearted, and then you gotta come with a pure heart, pure intentions, bro. You can't be coming at people trying to get something off of them. You feel me? You can't be coming at people with intentions already. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I know I want this, so I'm gonna come at them like this. So maybe they'll be easier to give it to me. Feel me? Like, you gotta have pure intentions, bro. You just gotta want greatness for everybody, and everybody want greatness for you, cause they'll see the light within you. Feel me? You are a light, bro. You are the light of the world. You gotta choose to be them. Feel me? You can be born with it, but you still gotta choose to express that light in the world. You feel me? You gotta choose to be kind, nice, all these things. But that's it. I'm gonna let y'all go though. Thank y'all for watching the video, man. Much love, much appreciation. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. I'm writing a book right now currently. I also have books dropped already. Link in the description. Books.rob.net. I have consultations, bro. One-on-one consultations, bro. Sign up. Feel me? Sign up. They're in my description as well. They're in my link tree. We can get on the phone. We're gonna get on the phone and talk. Have a good time. That's about it though. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, like the video, and I'll catch you next video. Peace.